I see three main reasons, three main motivations for learning this dead or sleeping language. The first is ethical, what is right, what is the right thing to do. The second is aesthetic. Aesthetic has to do with what is beautiful, and we are human beings, we like beauty too. And the third is utilitarian. People who reclaim their languages say that they feel empowered, they feel that their mental health has been improved. Let's start with the ethical. There was a guy called Anthony Forster. Anthony Forster was a colonist, a politician and a financier in South Australia in 1843. He said, "The native would be sooner civilized if their language was extinct." Now, this is an ideology of linguicide, language killing. So when it comes to ethics, to morality, we ought to reclaim languages because many of them were subject to linguicide, which is a totally immoral thing to do. Imagine that one day you are told by the police or by the government, you're not allowed to see your mother and you're not allowed to speak your mother tongue. Imagine, this is exactly what happened to stolen generations in Australia. Now, Australia is but one example. In America, in Canada, in many other places, you have the same story. Even in Poland, you have languages like Vilamovian that were discriminated against. So the ethical reason for me is enough. I reclaim Aboriginal languages simply because I feel that it is righting the wrong of the past. This happens also with migrant languages, and sometimes it's not linguicide, rather it's glottophagy. Glottophagy is language eating. So language eating happens, for example, when an Italian migrates to Australia or to America and people are kind of racist, oh, Italians. And this happened 50 years ago, and then they kind of camouflage the fact that they're Italians. Antonio becomes Tony, Roberto becomes Rob, and you do not speak Italian. You speak Italian only at home, and with your children, you say, you only speak English, we don't care about Italian. It's not that they're told you're not allowed to speak Italian, but they get kind of this signal from society that here you have to speak English. The second reason is aesthetic. I believe that a world with linguistic diversity is much more beautiful than a world with monolingual mindset. So for example, if you study Yagan in Tierra del Fuego in Chile, Argentina, they have this beautiful word, Mamihlapinatapai, to look one at the other, hoping that the other side would initiate something that both of us really want to do, but so far none of us has had the guts to initiate. As a linguist and as a person who is passionate about language in general, I am amazed by the way they do it. Mamihlapinatapai. I can analyze it morphologically, how they come up with this word. One word to express a concept that in English I need 26 words to explain. Imagination is limited in human mind, unfortunately, but languages, in fact, encode many ways of imagination that we do not imagine. Now, the third reason for language learning and language revival is the fact that people who reclaim their languages say that they feel empowered, they feel that their mental health has been improved. When Australians, the Anglos, arrived in Australia, they told Aboriginal people, you're not people, you're just fauna, part of fauna, you're animals. And after a while, it kind of trickles down, and it's tragic to see some people all over the world, I've seen it, that have lost their self-value, and people who reconnect with their heritage and with their cultural autonomy and with their spirituality, their intellectual sovereignty, their soul, they feel much more empowered. And this is an antidote for self-loathing. They feel that it gives them a sense of identity that they have lost.